Hello, YouTube. Remember, you do not come to CNN for dick jokes. Please do not come to my channel for hard hitting news. This is all based in comedy and having fun. Remember that. Hey everybody, Tokens here. How you doing? Hope you're well. This is the second half of a double upload on this beautiful Sunday. I'm here live on Kick with my YouTube chat, or my Kick chat, or Kick chat can say hello to the YouTube people. And this is another afroman court case video. We have an update. Now, a little bit of backstory on this update, guys. I had seen on Twitter that it looked like the cops who lost to Afroman were going to appeal. We'll find out if that's going to be the case here and some other things. I have not seen this video. This is the first time I am watching this, so I don't know what's going to happen with it. But I'm going to say this right now, there may be some cursing. So if you're sensitive to language, click off now. Go watch a cat video or something. But not before you hit that thumbs up, you hit subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and if you're on mobile, hype the video up. I would appreciate it. Also, use code FirstPlayerTokens at f3energy.com. Save your ass some money. With that being said, this is from the Watchdog Wire, who I'm going to throw a subscribe to right now. Support. The original link will be down below. Chat. So here we go. There will be frequent pauses if you're new to my reactions. Bear with me.
So it's Sunday, March 22, and it's time for two quick afroman updates. First off is there's a
Afroman? Dude just said Afroman. That's funny.
lot of stuff going around about that the deputies and former deputies involved in suing Afroman from the Adams County Sheriff's Office are going to appeal. And that's been driven by the fact that Robert Klingler, their attorney, filed a request to the court for a copy of the jury selection video. So I put a copy of his request on screen right now. So I saw this. It got filed in the docket. I'm not quite sure why it got put in the docket. I requested video. It didn't get put in the docket. But he requested video, and the request got put in the docket where everybody can see it. So any event, so I contacted him saying the Watchdog Wire already has the video you want, and it's already published online, and this is where you can get it. And so he and I went back and forth a little bit. I asked him about interviewing any of the people, and he sent me what's labeled an attorney statement following the jury.
Oh, so he gave this news guy a statement. Interesting. Let's see what this bellend says.
Verdict in Cooley versus Foreman, Afroman, and I put that on screen. And so I think I don't know who's all seen this, but this statement, I highlighted one line in there, but let me read the whole statement. The deputy sheriffs brought this case because Mr. Foreman posted widely circulated online statements about them after the execution of a lawful search warrant at his property that were false and damaging to them and their families. They turned to the courts because they believe the judicial process is the proper way to resolve disputes and protect reputations. The jury has now rendered its verdict. While the result is disappointing to the deputies and to me, we respect the role of the jury and the process that led to this outcome. The evidence at trial showed these deputies were carrying out a court-authorized search warrant as part of their official duties. They did not seek public attention or controversy. They came to court for the same reason any citizen would, to defend their good names and protect their families. For more than 3 years, the deputies and their families have endured harassment, threats, and public false accusations. They brought this case in the hope of putting those false accusations behind them.
Over a goddamn parody video of public figures. How fucking stupid do these people sound? You're a cop. You're a police officer. You represent the state when you're out working or the jurisdiction that you're involved in. Anyone can record you in public. Any You're subject to mockery. You're allowed to get parried. Oh my god. These idiot officers. Let's continue. Oh my brain hurts, chat. My brain hurts.
As with any case, we will take time to review the verdict and consider any appropriate next steps. I remain proud to represent these deputy sheriffs. They are honorable public servants who have served their community with professionalism and dedication for many years. And our hope now is that this matter can fully come to an end and these deputies and their families may move forward with some peace. So I read the entire statement. I highlighted that one line, and with any case, we will take.
That is the dumbest statement. I'm sorry, I have to say. Uh, my my brain is broke. I'm sorry. That is simply the dumbest thing I have read in relation to this re- trial. You weren't defamed. It's parody. You're allowed to be mocking the state. There's a grand tradition in the United States of mocking government. Fucking idiots.
Take time to review the verdict and consider appropriate next steps. Well, I talked to one of the plaintiffs, and he told me that he was not going to be part of any appeal at this point. They have time, so even I would say to somebody, you can change your mind, but that there was no interest in an appeal. There was a verdict rendered. And to his knowledge, no other plaintiff is currently considering appealing. It could happen. They have time. They have their rights to an appeal if they want to do it. But the statements being made online that they've already appealed, that they've decided to appeal, those are false. Those are false. I thought they were false because there's no actual appeal filed. People say they filed an appeal. Well, there would be a record of it then in the docket that an appeal was filed. And the word I got from one of the plaintiffs that I had the opportunity to talk with was that at least at present, the idea that any decision's been made to appeal is false. And as far as it concerned that individual, they were of the mind that they were not interested in appealing. I want to hit one other thing, and I believe that Judge Hine is a horrible, horrible judge. He's known as a joke. The Enquirer did an article about him. I don't think, the way he ended the trial, I'm going to do a piece on the way he ended the trial I thought was very unprofessional. But he had a judgment entry that got put in. And at
Oh, if you guys haven't seen this, typically what happens, I'll just say this. Typically, from what I know, and I'm no lawyer, I have no law background, none of that. But from what I know, typically in civil cases like this, everything that I have heard, the loser pays court costs. Okay? Just have that as a background in the back of your mind for what you're about to hear, what I think you're about to hear. Okay?
the end of it, it's getting some attention online. I'm going to hit it too. Is I put up the front page of it, and now I got the second page up. And so he orders that the cost will be divided between the two parties. It's highly unusual. The prevailing party usually doesn't pay the cost. The party that is not prevailing would pay the cost. So in this case, the plaintiffs would pay the cost, not Foreman. Okay, but look at this line in here: based upon the relative merits of the case, okay, and the justiciability of the claims, costs are divided one half to the plaintiffs and one half to the defendant foreman. You know, Hine is an ass, okay, and he's a
That's Foreman won. Afroman won. He shouldn't have to pay a goddamn thing in attorneys and court costs. What the? Oh, God.
terrible, terrible judge that should not be on the bench. He's embarrassment. He was an embarrassment in Pike County. He was an embarrassment in a case I was involved in. He's an embarrassment in a current case I'm involved with, in my view, and if I'm allowed to have that First Amendment protected view. But the notion that he basically makes this statement that, you know, regardless of the jury, I've determined as the judge that this case, you know, should be divided half-half based on the merits of the case. What an ass. What a horrible representative of justice.
Guys, you are looking live at a horse's ass. An actual live horse's ass. Never thought you'd see one, right? I mean, see, I'm just an ass who streams, but you have a genuine horse's ass here. And I call myself an ass with love, by the way. I make fun of myself. Self-deprecating humor. It's a thing.
Is Jonathan Hine. I hope to God Afroman does some videos on Jonathan Hine. I've already helped him draft a song that is Because I Got Hine. I was going to
Oh my
First
God!
Amendment.
Oh God! Because I got hined. Oh my God! That's fucking tremendous. I'm so. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's great. That's fucking great.
But I can't because I got Hine.
Oh
And
my
Jonathan Hine should just be
God.
exposed. By the way, this whole thing of the way the
Oh
visiting
my
judge program
God.
works in Ohio is an abomination of these retired, unaccountable, aged out judges. And it should stop, it should change, and it should be an open discussion. But Jonathan Hine splitting the cost is absolutely asinine.
Oh
But
my
also, I
God.
wanted to hit is there is no appeal pending. There is no decision been made by anybody, and at least the one person who was a plaintiff that I talked to told me that they were not considering appealing, and they did not believe that anybody else was at this time, at least.
Oh my God. That's great. Oh, because I got hined. Oh my God. That's tremendous. Anyway, guys, have a great day. I will see you in the next one. If you're watching this video the day it drops, the second it drops, we're live on Kick. We've got some more stuff to react to. Have a great day, everybody.